going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from the Inner Circle. And this is one-on-one with Fame Entertainment episode 19. As you guys know, this is a platform for YouTubers and gamers alike to come on and let their voice be heard. Now, today we've not got Splitsman, who actually took a step back from YouTube, but he is currently making his way back in, which is always a good thing to hear. So, Splitsman, do me a favor, tell my people, you know, what your channel's about, what your channel will be going forward, and what you're currently playing right now.
My channel is more or less centered around like right now just like games like Halo Wars and other content like Titanfall. There it is. And Fallout. I haven't got any Fallout gameplay, but that will be pretty soon. And generally I'm an Xbox gamer. I tap onto PC every now and then, and I haven't really gotten a PlayStation. That's kind of my fault, because in my opinion, it's just not worth grabbing yet. Like for No Man's Sky, I was going to grab one, but then I heard about the PlayStation 4 Neo. I got turned off, all that other stuff.
Okay. So let me ask you this: what really got you into the kind of YouTube gaming thing? I know you had did Let's Talk Games with KidSmoove, and I think you had did it even when he had walked away. Is KidSmoove one of the guys really got you into it, or is there anyone in particular that got you into wanting to have a YouTube channel?
KidSmoove and like the other guys like Anchorman, and my real inspiration was Boogie2988. I didn't really know him personally, but watching his videos really got me in. And I couldn't really move forward because of, let's say, I had pretty bad hardware at the time. I couldn't get any real editing programs, and then Xbox One came along. And then I was really able to push forward because of Upload Studio and other stuff like that. And then I eventually got the laptop that I am using right now for video editing and stuff like that.
Okay. So, I want to touch on this topic because we talked about it for like 2 seconds before the show started. So I really want to get your opinion on this because I read this as well, and when I first saw it, I was like, this can't be real. But let me get your thoughts. What do you think about Jake Gyllenhaal apparently producing, and I think producing or being inside of a movie based on The Division? I know Ubisoft is doing a movie with Assassin's Creed, but The Division, like, what do you think about that? What do you think that could be? That's actually pretty crazy.
Well, honestly, if they have a good director and stuff behind it, obviously it's going to be a good movie. But like from like how The Division was as a game, it died really quickly. There's a lot of hype behind it, and it fell faster than, let's put it this way, Titanfall. I honestly don't see a movie with a background such as a game that died so quickly will do very well at all. Just my opinion.
Yeah, I know some people say that die. I mean, there isn't and I mean, the proof is in the pudding. There isn't as many people playing it now as it was before, but there's still a lot of people playing the game. My only worry is there wasn't really a deep story involved in The Division. You got, I don't want to spoil people who haven't played the game, but there isn't like this big, deep, enriching story. You know what I'm saying? And I'm worried like they're gonna put in a lot of fillers in this movie, so I'm kind of concerned. So do you think this not basing it on how quickly people stop playing it for maybe the gunplay factor or content or whatever it might be? Do you think
action movie?
Exactly. Do you think based on the concept of the game, do you think it'd be a good movie? Because I think the concept is great,
Yeah.
Because he's going out on Black Friday and New York just completely shutting down and you walking around. I mean, that could be great.
Yeah, just like the original Independence Day, like they're kind of basing off, not saying they're basing off that movie, but like with the idea that you're going with here, kind of like the new Independence Day, it's what they're basing off of, and I'm excited for the Independence Day. That's just why I kind of brought it up.
But yeah, man, I think Jake Gyllenhaal isn't the greatest actor in the world, but I think he's done okay. I think he did Prince of Persia, which is another Ubisoft game. So I could see the relationship that he has there with Ubisoft. But like I said, if pulled off, it could be great because not very many video games has been great movies. Resident Evil movies have been okay. The Dead Rising movie, which came out on Crackle, was okay. And there's been a few others, but if
what?
Yeah, exactly. I think if they pull it off, it can be a massive hit. I think the casual moviegoer, not even knowing what the game is, will watch it just because if you it's based alone off of people's fear, because money is completely dirty, and so you play off of people's fear, and if you release it around Black Friday, you have a hit on your hands. If you release it around Thanksgiving, let's say you release it, Thanksgiving Day, which is the day before Black Friday. I mean, you could, if they have to play it right. If they play it right, they got a hit on their hands. No doubt at all. So, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah, no, I'll wait for you.
No, go ahead.
Like I was gonna say, I don't really know too much about the actor, so I can't really give my opinion on that. But like from what I've seen, movies that base their names or whatever off of games or try to take everything off of the game, they haven't done too well. Like pixels on TV screens from like video games and all that other stuff, or like Final Fantasy, or even all the other ones, they don't do so well. It's like they're tied to something else. If you just tie it to that concept that you were talking about earlier, then yeah, you can go anywhere with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I want to touch on something you said earlier when you were putting in regards to the PlayStation 4. You had mentioned that the Neo has sort of turned you off a little bit. Now I do want to get your thoughts on the Neo and the Scorpio. Not necessarily, what do you think about, the actual rumor, but what are you thinking about how this gaming community is everyone's running and hyping up something that's not confirmed? My biggest thing I try to give people is you never hype up nothing that's not confirmed, because when it comes out and it's not what the rumors were, you will be disappointed if it's not up to par. And so what do you think about the fact that people are running around, with, oh my God, the Neo is going to be 4K, or oh my God, the Xbox 1.5, Xbox Scorpio is going to be 6 teraflops, which, by the way, I don't believe 50% of people who say teraflops know what teraflops are. I'm just putting that out there.
Trillion something processes or cycles, right?
Yeah. But a lot of people just see, oh, this number is bigger than that number, so it's obviously better. But what do you think about the fact that people are running around hyping up rumors? I mean, what is your thought on rumors being hyped up? Because that's what they are, the rumors.
It's just, I would say, more like human nature. Like, honestly, for me right now, I've been kind of bored with the set of games that, I have. My parents in the other room, she helps me pay for some of these games, so that might not be a great thing for her to hear. But and honestly, I'm ready for the next thing. And people, we're all humans, so we're excited for something new. And I can see how people would be tired of these consoles already. Like, but people, I wouldn't really see this in the PC crowd, because unless you're talking about GPUs, but because there's only the PC, it's always upgradable and all that other stuff. With console gamers, there's always something new, and you have to wait for something new. And it's not like that in other markets aside from like phones and TVs and all that other stuff. Right?
So when the Neo and Scorpio do release, do you see yourself ever getting a Neo, or are you going to stick to? Well, and by the way, for people wondering, those I know this should be common sense, but those aren't the names; they're just code names. So,
yeah.
Do you see yourself going after the Scorpio and the Neo, or just one of the two?
Generally, I've been an Xbox gamer for the past couple of years.
Okay.
But if they have what I'm looking for on there, yeah, of course I'll get one. Originally, when Microsoft had decided to go with that whole online-only thing, I was kind of on board. My parents, on the other hand, were not. So we were going to get a PlayStation. It's where the needs are met,
Mm. Hey, and don't feel bad about that being on board, because you are one of the few people that I've met who was on board with that, because I didn't have an issue with the online only thing. You know, I know people say, well, other people across the world don't have internet, and I get that. You know, I understand that not everyone is blessed to live in the great country that we live in to have you know, internet. But you know, for me personally, for my situation, you know, speaking for myself, it wouldn't have affected me at all. So I was actually okay, you know, with it.
Like right now, I've gone full digital. Like all my games, I have, I think, one game on disc. I think that's like Destiny,
which is crazy because a lot of people were crying at how they didn't want to go all digital, and that's what Microsoft was trying to push us to a all digital sort of world, and people fought back, and now look, everyone's all digital.
I like the sound of all digital, like what Nintendo's doing. Like, or what they're rumored to be doing. Yes, I'm going to bring Nintendo into this for their whole NX. Cartridges, they're faster than the dual layer discs or whatever that they're using now. Right now, you have to install to a hard drive because it's faster because of the read and write speeds. On a, say, USB stick, 3.0, 3.1, you've already got the twice the speed of a dual layer disc. Like, I'm not sure the exact speed, but it might be between like 400 or 200 megabytes per second. And if they go with a custom design, it'll be even faster. So technical stuff aside, I think, you know, digital and all that other stuff is better for gaming.
Yeah, I also think, you know, I think it's about the time where I believe this E3 Microsoft will finally, you know, give us all the things. If they haven't already, I could be complete. I mean, I know we have things like family game sharing, but you know, when they wanted the DRM and, you know, all the feature, because they wanted to do things like the family game share, things like that. So I think this E3 will finally get those. Because people, you know, like I said, people fought back as much as they could originally, and lo and behold, everyone went digital in the first place. Now, Spencer, I gotta ask you this because I tend to do this where everyone who comes on the show. I did this last year. For E3, what I need from you is your best E3 prediction. It can be Microsoft, Sony, E3, EA, but I need a bold E3 prediction from you.
Microsoft partnering, I wouldn't say with AMD this year. Instead, they're building something off of NVIDIA or private thing, and they go really cheap and they completely blow the competition out of the water. I mean, like what AMD just did with their newest GPU. Now it's $200 for something the power of a 980 between 970.
Okay, I like that. So you think they're gonna switch the game up and give us that PC quality power, but with a console price?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that, and that would make completely sense, you know, because console gamers want the power, but they don't want to pay, you know, $600, $700, $800, you know, like they would building a PC, you know. And then what a 980 Ti whatever is, it's a $500-$600 car. People want console gamers are cheap. You know, we you know, by default we're cheap, and I think that's absolutely a great mindset, which is, you know, if the Scorpio is real, you know, and if you know if you know it is supposed to have all this power, if they can give us that power for $400,
oh, they definitely can. We know they can, like, because AMD just showed off that $200 GPU sitting around that range that, you know, everyone's talking about, 6 teraflops. All it takes is I'm not going to say exactly what it is because I don't know, but maybe overclocking or just better specifications, and there you go. And
then they just reduced the price of the Xbox One. It's what, $299 now?
Yeah. Which actually I'm going to consider getting another one.
So that does all kind of fall in line. You know, you drop the price of the Xbox One because it if the rumors are true, it's not going to be even close to as powerful as the Scorpio. So you have to drop the price of the console to make sure there's a gap between the power. So if you have a $299 Xbox One and a $399 or or $450, whatever it might be, for the Scorpio, but there's a huge power difference. I mean, that's going to be great.
That actually sounds a bit insane. I've been very impressed with all the stuff that's been happening recently surrounding technology, like the GTX 1080. I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? The watt per or performance per watt, my bad, is increased. And it's just amazing. So I definitely see like cheaper consoles, cheaper gaming in general, and better experiences.
Really quick, with PC gaming getting cheaper, would you ever consider going into PC gaming?
I kind of I've been in discussions with like all that other stuff, but right now I'm kind of comfortable where I'm at. Like if they give me a mobile external CPU, I'll definitely get into that, because right now I'm gaming on my laptop, and I don't really have any games that really spark my interest from PC, unless it's like an Xbox PC thing, like Quantum Break I've got on my PC, Forza I've got on my PC. But aside from that, like those two that you kind of, one you get for free, the other one comes with a game that you've already bought. I've got StarCraft 2, Knights of the Old Republic, Space Engineers, and Life is Strange. That's it. I think the reason why I've only gotten a few games is, aside from the power difference on my laptop, because it's a laptop, because nothing really interests me there right now.
Okay, which all of that can pretty much going to change when UWP drops, and Xbox, and I don't want to say Xbox and PC is one, because all the PC guys are going to jump on me. PC is not Xbox, but Windows gaming,
Windows, Microsoft,
when that's all one, it kind of change people's outlooks on PC gaming. So we're going to get ready to wrap up and get up out of here. Especially anything you want to get out or say anything or plug your channel maybe one more time before we get up out of here?
I actually plan to get back into my channel as of sometime either this week or next week. So definitely pay attention to that. It's NSD, spelled MSN, which spell that is SPILTMSN.
Cool beans, and I will be linking his channel in the description. So if you guys didn't get that, just click the link down below, and it would be there for you. Before I get out here, I want to tell you guys to make sure that you get all of your gaming news from TickGN.com, and make sure you guys keep your eyes and ears open, because we do have some pretty big things coming down the line that you guys will not want to miss. You guys can get an unprecedented look, unprecedented live look into E3 from different perspectives. You guys would not want to miss how you will be able to get that content. Like I said, this is episode 19 of One on One with Fame Entertainment. You guys have a great one, and I'm out.